Imam Nawawi mentions the hadith of Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu, where he said, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يحل دم امرئ مسلم إلا بإحدى ثلاث الثيب الزاني والنفس بالنفس والتارك لدينه المفارق للجماعة رواه البخاري ومسلم. So the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said, the blood of a Muslim is haram, or is impermissible, meaning it's impermissible for you to shed the blood of a Muslim, except under three conditions. Al-Thayyib al-Zani, meaning a person who was married and they commit adultery. Wa al-Nafsu bin-Nafs, and a person who commits first degree murder. Yarhamukallah. وَالتَّارِكُ لِدِينِهِ, a person who apostates from Islam. Now, I will start backwards, because Islamophobes, they latch onto apostate people that leave Islam, and they say, oh, Islam was spread by the sword. You force people to be Muslim. Right? So I'll start backwards. First of all, as a Muslim society where there is Islamic rule and Islamic Sharia implemented by choice of the people, it isn't important what others think of them, right? So if a neighboring country does not like capital punishment where a person's life is taken if they apostate, the Islamic nation should not be concerned with what the neighboring state thinks, right? Because we are governing our people based on what our people want to be governed by, right? So that should not be any of your business. The same way, you don't want us to criticize your, the LGBTQ movement, for example. You want us to keep quiet about it and not say anything about it. Likewise, we want you to keep quiet about our practices. That's first and foremost. Second of all, in every society, treason is treated with the most severe of punishments. Treason is treated with the most severe of punishments. If a person commits treason, it's as if they've taken their own lives, right? There is no way for them to be able to redeem themselves in society. Why? Because they've committed treason. So in an Islamic environment, in an Islamic country or an Islamic state, the alliance that Muslims have is based on Islam. The alliance that Muslims have is based on Islam. In other countries, the alliance is based on, okay, you were born in that country, for example, as it is in the United States. In other countries, that there's your forefathers are from that country, for example, right? So that's what the alliance is built on. However, in an Islamic state or an Islamic society, alliances are built upon Islam. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So if a person breaks that alliance or apostates from Islam or leaves Islam, it is like committing treason in other places. It is like committing treason in other places. Now, the catch to it is that, and this is the thing that Islamophobes do not mention, right? Because they're so busy with attacking Islam and they're not being objective about their critique or their criticism. Is that if a person does apostate from Islam and is supposed to be killed, his life is supposed to be taken because he's apostated from Islam, and then that person, before he's killed, he says, oh, I take it back, I'm a Muslim now, right? I don't want to be killed, I'm a Muslim. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. No more capital punishment. Right? It's no longer an issue. So taking his life is not because he's ruined his relationship with God. Right? We're not concerned with that. right? Or the Muslim society, or the Muslim country, or the Muslim rulers are not concerned with that, or they shouldn't be concerned with that, because that's between that person and Allah. That's why there's La ikraha fi din, there's no compulsory in religion. We don't force people to be Muslim, right? However, what we're concerned with is the influence that that type of act has on society, right? If one person apostates or commits treason and he's not dealt with, then others would think, oh, it's not a big deal. Had he apostated from Islam and didn't tell anybody, nobody would care.